baby. Sorry I'm late again. I know it says live at 5, but GrannyDee's always late. Live at 5 just makes such a good little rhyme, doesn't it? And I'm not going to be coming on every day at 5. I know I have the past few days, but I think I might try to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday maybe, and then if I decide to come on, I might just pop on. Anybody coming? Probably y'all were here at 5 and I wasn't. I hope y'all are getting notifications. Crocheting. Using my cool little ergonomic holder that I was showing you guys yesterday or one day. I'm outside because it feels so great out here, but I don't know that I can see the screen very well. Anybody there? Anybody there? Again, my apologies for being late. I had to run out and I hurried back, but I didn't quite get. Well, I had to put up some frozen things. Wonder if I pushed all my buttons. I think I did. And it's clicking off the time. I bet y'all were here at 5 and I wasn't. Oh, well, I'll just sit here and talk to myself for a while, or just sit here and crochet. And if no one comes on, then I'll just Hey, Jeannie. Sorry I was late. No, it says live at 5. I need to start saying live at 5:15, but that doesn't rhyme. Live at 5 and tardy. How are you, sugar? You doing okay? I know, right? And I'm outside, so it's hard to see. I've got glare. Doing okay? Good. I'm just crocheting this for church. Supposed to go to prayer shawl tonight at 7, and I haven't gotten. Well, I was working on a shawl too, but yeah, it's hard to read. It is. Hadn't thought about that. I just thought, oh, it's so nice outside. Girl, it's amazing. No humidity or very low. And in the 80s, feels like low 80s, and we've had a beautiful breeze. It's been so lovely. Can't see your phone out. Yeah. Well, there must be something going on. Everybody's doing, unless they came here earlier and saw that I wasn't here. I hate to tell people I'm going to do something and then not commit to it. I was just late again. Nice where you are. Tell me again where you are. I need to put it in everybody's details in my book, but then that would be a lot of writing. Hey, Pam. You didn't get notification? Okay. Jeannie's in Missouri. Okay. Pam, remind us where you are. We were talking about how nice the weather is. It was terrible hot and humid here before. Washington State. I bet it's lovely there a lot. And I had my bracelet on, Pam, but I left it on my couch. I didn't want it to, I was plugging something up and didn't want it to drop behind the couch. So I took it off and I looked down a while ago because I felt something was missing. I said, my doggone bracelet. I left it on the couch. What I did while I'm late is I went to a Dollar Tree and I should have gone earlier. I thought I could have gotten back in time, but for traffic. I went to we've got 3 Dollar Trees right here in Salisbury, and the one that's farthest away from me is the one that has the frozen foods. That's the one I should have gone to when I did that live at 5. Not live at 5. Dining at the tree. What was it? Fine dining at the tree. So I could have gotten a frozen something. But I did pick up, since this one did have the frozen foods, some of the things that, do y'all watch, is it DOI Creation 7? Yeah, Jeanette. She does, she used to call it DOI Creation 7 Eats, but now she calls it Life. And she gets a lot of food from the Dollar Tree, and man, she goes on about it too. And then Donna unboxes. She does that taste testing Tuesdays. So I got some things that they had said was good. Some of their egg rolls. They had 3 different kinds: a shrimp, a lobster. Wasn't sure about the lobster, but I got one. And chicken. And then they had Red Baron, the little bitty individual pizzas. They had one that just had the one, about regular size, and they had one that had like 3 little bitty ones in the pack. Hey, Cynthia. I was late. GrannyDee TV was not really live at 5. It was a little bit of a story. I was tardy. I love egg rolls. Yep. And also they had burritos, so I got a beef and bean burrito. Did you? Yeah, these are the kind that you do in the microwave. I guess you could do them in the oven too. I might have to look. It might be crispier in the oven. Would that look pretty good? Can you see it out here? In the light, I can't tell what you can see because I got a big old glare. This is that red heart with love stripes in the leisure stripe. I think it's right purty. Right purty. Oh, the oven made them too hard. Yeah, and I got, thank you, it's just mouse stitch. You know how to do mouse? It's just a single, when you start, it's single crochet. When you do your chain, of course, then you do a single crochet, skip one, single crochet, skip all the way to the end. And then, and that's what makes it, go down. Then you go in the chain space, single crochet and chain in the space. It's fun, it's easy, and I just like the looks of it. And this turns out pretty good. The stripe on it is coming out, where I'm not having to do any color control. So it's either going to be, I should have done it on a larger needle, have more drape. It's pretty dense, so it'll probably be a lap gan. You have this exact yarn. Hey, Crochet Rocks. Tell us your name again. You know I forget. You just realized you what? I'm having a hard time seeing. Oh, your chair ate your hook. Just so you don't sit on it. You know, my sides used to always, well, not always, but a lot of times be wonky, especially as a beginner. And I know you see some sticking out there. But I was watching Krista at the Secret Yarnery one time, and she said, "Hey, Kelly," she said, "don't, when you turn your work, instead of chaining one or two or however many your pattern says," she said, "don't chain any. Just go into that first stitch." And since I've been doing that, my sides look a whole lot better. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You don't have to fool with chains at the end. I'm slow as molasses, but it's just fun, relaxing. So what are you guys up to today? Your sides are always uneven. Yeah, oh, your mother's coming home. She's doing okay then, huh? Kelly, that's the trick you got. Where did you learn it? Or did you just do it? You chain, but you do go in the first stitch and it looks good or not? Tracy. Who's Tracy? Is Tracy Crochet Rocks? Must be. Okay. I was going to ask y'all, like Crystal asked, what kind of, where do y'all like to order your yarn from or go get your yarn? If you order, where do you order from? Or if you go to a store, where do you go? And maybe what's your favorite type or brand of yarn? I like about everything. And I go everywhere, but I wish we had an AC Moore here because they've got my beautiful cotton color cakes that are almost just exactly, I think, like the Hobium, or is it Hobby? Anyway, one of them's got those cotton kings and cotton twirls, and they are expensive. But AC Moore's got the same thing, and it's got like 1,093 yards for like, they had them for $9.99 when I went that one time. I took y'all with me, and I know Cynthia, right? Ice yarn, you like? I like ice too. At first, I was about the shipping, but truly, because the yarn is so cheap, if you just add it in with your price of your yarn. Hat bump. You got a hat bump? Okay. Yeah, like before when I had the wonky sides, I always ended up doing some kind of border going around it to hide my wonky sides. You don't have an AC Moore in your whole state. Well, we've got, I don't know where all they are in North Carolina, but my closest one's about 25, 30 minutes. And I'm going to go. Shh, don't tell Lindsay that cleaned up my mess. Y'all don't look at my fat arm, my fat flabby arm. my hair, I'm seeing in the computer is a mess. That didn't help much. But I'm just crazy about that cotton, those cotton cakes. Oh, I was gonna say they were $9.99, but then I do that VIP thing, and the first time you use it, you get you really kind of make up your. I think it's $40 for the year, if I'm not mistaken. You pretty much, well, depending on how much you get, but you can kind of make it up with your first purchase. And then, it gives you so much off every time you buy. Plus, they have really good coupons usually. So I love AC Moore, but I don't often get there, which is probably a good thing since I've got a lot of yarn. I need to be back in there at the table working on some more stitch markers. I did my one while I was sitting there with you guys yesterday. You shop at Walmart, only thing you can afford, yeah. And it's convenient. But my Walmart, hey Lois, hour away from AC Moore. Yeah, I'm about a half an hour. So, and I go to a doctor I go to next week on Thursday is it's just not too far from there. So, oh, you want a wrench, Cynthia? Let's give you a wrench. Okay, check it out. Test it out. You do too, Pam. You not have a wrench? Okay, check it out. Kelly, did I not give you one, honey? You got one now. Try it out. Anybody else want one while I'm handing out wrenches? People have just been having a terrible time with, Jeannie, you want one? With trolls. Oh my gosh. One of my, Jeannie, you should have one now. Lois, y'all keep moving on me. No, there shouldn't be any trouble. And we'll be like Penny's room, Heidi's hangout. About all of us have a wrench in there. Kelly says, I'm in Wisconsin. I want a wrench. Sorry, I didn't see that. Yep, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We've got 3, it looks like, and there's 7 in here unless mine. The trolls have been awful. They've been hitting some people near and dear to my heart. Jeannie, isn't it you that's had a time? And Teresa and oh, hey, Thais. I was gonna say your name correctly because I watched your video. Tess. Not sure I got it right. Hey, darling, though. But also he's been getting some other folks that I don't really personally know, but I subscribe to, like, do y'all watch The Yarn Closet? The lady that is the host of that is a knitter. Well, she knows how to crochet too. She is legally blind, and she has an eye that she's got a condition anyway. People have been real ugly to her about how her eye looks like she can help it. And her mother, Kitty, they call her Knitting Kitty because she's been trying to teach her mom how to knit. And they were doing a show together. And now they are not going to do it as often. And I think it's got a lot to do with that. When you're a podcaster, you try I know some of y'all are podcasters. You try to kind of have a thick skin, but stuff hurts your feelings. I mean, sometimes it's just ridiculous stuff and you know to look over it. But sometimes if it's something like you've got some sort of physical thing going on and you're self-conscious about it anyway, that sure doesn't help. So if you don't subscribe to the Yarn Closet, please give it a look. And on Instagram, and they're on YouTube. On Instagram, I think they're Yarn Closet AZ, because Laura's in Arizona. And her husband is pretty bad off too, so she's got lots of stuff going on. And she's got some little kids. Her little daughter, Prudence, I believe is her name. I forget her son's name. What am I making? Tess, did I say your name right? Loris, did I tell you hello? I hope I'm getting y'all's names right. Yay! It's hard for me to see out here. You're not a southerner, but you're using it. What are you using? The y'all? Hey, Cindy. Cindy's tell me again, Cindy, Alabama gal. Hey, Dizzy, Desiree. Dizzy Stitches is Desiree, y'all, or Desi. Melissa's been having a time with trolls too. Oh, what I'm making, Tess, is I'm just, I tell y'all I'm boring. I just do the moss stitch, but this is going to be, it's pretty dense, so it's probably going to be a lap blanket. And I was doing this yesterday, or I think I showed it to you either yesterday or the day before. It is Leisure Stripe, Red Heart with Love stripes. Yeah, they're right pretty. It's a gray and a coral, pink, green, blue. And then repeat. And this is just mouse stitch, which is just single crochet and a chain one. Yeah, I got it at Walmart. Yep, I'm using the bobber. Looks like a fishing bobber, doesn't it? But it feels good. I hold mine like a knife hold. Now, if you did this, well, it's not bad. I thought it would be too bulky to use it like that. You're crocheting too, Lois? What are you making? What you making, everybody, if you haven't already said? Your favorite combination, Tess, is black with orange. That makes me think of Halloween. Or black and I like black and hot pink and white together. I think that's pretty. Yeah, otherwise it needs to be really colorful. Yes, and these were $7.99, and I believe I found it at Hobby Lobby because I just found one yesterday or the day before. And what comes in it is a whole bunch of these little doohickeys. They get smaller and larger to accommodate different sizes. So Desi's doing Bag of Days dish towel, and you're almost done. Kelly loves pink. Bella, there's the manager. Mwah. Hey, manager, you having fun? Y'all still in DC or where? Are you hanging out with Maddie G? Y'all been staying there, right? Loris, or is it Lori's? I'm sorry, I'm outside, so it's hard to see. I bet it's Lori's crochet corner, and I called you Loris. Bella says, in DC. Bacon a blast? What's that mean? Is that what it says? You're doing Bag a Day Butterfly Effect Shawl. I bet that's pretty, Kelly. Yeah, everybody tell my baby. That's Manager Bella. Where it says Bella SM. Hey, Dolly Face. Camille. Right? You meant having. Oh, okay, I thought. Your comments are disappearing. Wonder why. I can see them. Yep, I got 15 watching and 6 thumbs up, but my count may be off. I'm like, is it Krista that likes to say dolly face? Okay, Jeannie is telling you, Cindy, to go off and come back on. I think that's who she's talking to. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can't believe we don't have very many people on. They might have come on at 5 and I wasn't here. Did any of y'all get notifications? What are my projects next? Girl, I have if you're talking to me, I have a million whips. And then I keep starting new stuff. I have a whole bunch of shawls for my prayer shawl group that I really, really, really need to get on. So that's probably what I'll be doing. Prayer shawls. You didn't receive notification. Well, I guess that's what's happening. And it doesn't give me anything that I've seen on here to send out notifications. So I just thought it did it. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Scam likely. Well, guess what? I just hung up on it. You didn't get a notification either. Yep. Have fun, Bells. Do y'all know when you're coming back? You have to go. You were just dropping in. You're walking to the Washington Monument. Okay, talk to me later. Call me anything. Love you. Mwah. Love you bunches. I'm missing you a whole bunch, especially when I read Tom. I'm like, where's my sidekick? I love that girl. I loved her whole family, and her daddy bought me this Chromebook. I just saw Miss Sandra Tester today. I went in a Zoom chat, and I said, Sandra, I'm so sorry I hadn't got your computer going yet. She said, girl, quit going on. Basically, she said, ain't nothing but a thing. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But it was so sweet of her to send it to me that I want to get it working. And she said, well, if you got a Chromebook, you don't even need it. I said, well, I will. Maybe I can use them both together somehow. Both kids got sick. Oh, no. Well, I understand if you have to leave, sweetheart. Thank y'all for talking to my Bell. Yeah, notification squad. Y'all just have to tell everybody. You missed me yesterday. Well, y'all tell me if I'm right. I've gone 3 days in a row, basically close to 5. I was shooting for live at 5, Granny TV live. But I think, hey, Michelle, I think what I'm going to do maybe is like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if that's not too much. And then other days I may just pop on. I thought if I had sort of a schedule, then if whether you got notifications or not, you would know and kind of expect. When I would be on. So what y'all want to talk about? Did everybody tell me where you like to shop? I know I read some people, but some people have come in since then. We were talking about, Crystal asking her last giveaway. And if you haven't seen it, she's got another one that ends the last day of this month, which is coming up next week. I believe that was the one where she asked where you like to shop for your yarn. Oh, that's so sweet, Kelly. And I sure don't get enough of y'all. On the subject of the troll, check out the post in Dee's Facebook page. Yeah, if anybody needs to see some information on the troll that they've been having trouble with, please check my Facebook page, which is the same name as my channel. Hey, Denisha. And we don't want to give him any, it's kind of like if a lot of people say if you ignore them, they'll go away, but sometimes they don't. But they gave a list of all the aliases he goes by. So just, FYI for you to be looking out for. Hey, Denisha, I have not bought any more yarn. I have been buying storage things for yarn. Ain't this pretty? Yeah, don't give the trolls any. That, it's just info for people to kind of be looking out for them, but I try to just ignore as much as you can. Do I have a favorite project? Probably shawls. Yep, Jeannie, delete report, block. You don't respond. That's the best thing, because if you respond going back and forth, that doesn't do anything except what they want. They want attention. I say just pray for them. They must be some pretty sad people to get their jollies off of making folks miserable. And some people just don't pay them any mind. And that's, like Denisha says, is the way to go about it. But for some people, that I was talking about, that one lady that's legally blind and her, one of her eyes looks, how blind folks. And we have a lot of blind folks in our community. It amazes me the stuff they can do. Shoot, that I can't do being sighted. But whatever you might be self-conscious about, hopefully you're not, but if there is anything and somebody makes light of it doesn't make you feel too good, but you just have to know that they're just doing it for, like I said, attention, I reckon. And we're supposed to pray for everybody, not just our loved ones, our enemies too, or our folks, maybe not enemy, but people that might get on our last nerve. Yeah, let's just maybe not talk about it anymore. But if you need to see anything else, you can go to my Facebook page, because we might be inviting them in here if we talk about it anymore. I think it is, Kelly. Might be just bored youngins. Or a weird, I can't imagine an adult being like that. Yeah, hopefully it will come to God and not be, I try to say prayers, like I say, for everybody to soften people's hearts. Denisha always has the best prayers. Okay, let's just not talk about that anymore. The weather, yes, let's talk about the weather. Kelly, it is wonderful. It is in the low 80s. No, Tayus, I can't believe you've never made a shot. But then I've never made a granny square. Pray in Jesus' name. Yes, ma'am. And it's been a nice breeze yesterday and today, and it's supposed to be in the 80s for you too, Pam. Yeah. Yep. This is going to be a just a lap gan for a VA. Our prayer shawl group also does lap gans for folks. Yes, low humidity. You can't even feel the humidity at all. Knock on my wooden railing. And just the nice, every time I talk about it being breezy, then y'all don't see any breeze, but it has been breezy and it's just been lovely. So I was going to be sitting at the table again, and I need to work some more on some more stitch markers, progress keep, like I was doing yesterday at my kitchen table. I said I'll do that tonight, and I'll go outside while it's nice. Yeah, make a prayer shawl. You can send it to me if you want to, if it doesn't cost you too much, and we'd be glad to. We just give them usually out locally, though I have mailed them, but the postage gets. That's the only thing with, and Denisha's helping me out too, and I feel like I need to send money for y'all to mail them to me, but I ain't got it. I guess if you consider it part of your tithe, maybe. Um, yeah, Denisha's been working on some she's getting us several, I think, and they are gorgeous. She sent me some pictures. Our group is very small, but what I was saying is, most of our lap gans go to gentlemen in the, well, I guess there might be ladies too, but if they're ladies, we generally give them shawls. The hospice unit at the VA. You're on your third, Kelly. Wow. Um, Tess, do you crochet or do you knit? I have never crocheted a shawl other than just a rectangular wrap. And the shawls that I knit are generally, I've done some rectangular ones, but they're generally triangular. That same old tired pattern I always use because it's so easy. I just have it in my head, and I just not one to look at patterns. It's just fine for me to be boring. You love crochet. I do too. Oh, what happened to you, Denisha? What? Do tell. How big do they need to be? We don't have a certain pattern, a certain size, just big enough. If it's a shawl, some ladies can be pretty big, so I'd have it fair, if it's a triangular one, I'd say the point down to about the waist. If it's rectangular, just enough to wrap around you good. But we don't turn anything down. We've had some small ones, we've had some big ones, we've had some that are what some would consider just right. Once you understand the increases, you don't have to follow a pattern, okay? That's Kelly. Denisha needs a rain check on something. I never did hear what happened to you. Oh, you went to AC Moore? I knew you were going to. Oh no. You went to get the cotton yarn like I had. They didn't have any? Or you just didn't like it? Okay, yeah, Denisha's got a good idea there. Shawls need to go to at least whoever's making them to your elbows. Yep. That's a good measurement. Hey, Mimi. I saw a hey, Mimi, so there's a Mimi amongst us. Mad Mimi, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey to everybody I missed. Did I say hey to Kim? If I didn't, I am now. We have 18 people in here now. 16. Hey, Kim. Kim Pettis. I love to see people trying to say your name, Pettis. Pettis Kim. Pettis Kim. Hey, Suzanne. Have I seen you before, Suzanne? Where are you from? Oh, Denisha, they were all wiped out, gone. How much were they selling them for? Did you say they were $5? If they were $5, then that's half price or better. You're from Sweden, Suzanne. Woo-wee. What is the time there? It is almost 6 o'clock p.m. here in North Carolina. Your mom just got home, Kelly. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Hope she's doing well. Almost midnight, Suzanne says. Almost midnight. If you're just coming in and you haven't told us where you're from, you can do that. You can also tell us where you like to shop for yarn. I'm piggybacking on Crystal's last question. If y'all haven't gone to Crystal's channel Bag a Day, she's having another giveaway in the end of this month, which will be next week. Denisha said they were $5 with a 20% off coupon. Good grief. So they did give you a rain check? Because I was going to go next week, but I bet that deal won't be on. But I've already gotten some of them. Hey, Sandy. You're late to the party. That's okay, but I will probably be going in a little while. You got in on the line brand sale? Yeah, that line brand went, and they need to be, I don't know how they can prepare for that, but they're going to know it's going to go crazy. You received a Joanne 60% off. Woo, that's good. Okay. Anybody else hasn't said where they like to shop? Oh, that was Crystal's question. I was going to say for her latest giveaway, which you can still get in on. I think she has a couple going on that she'll name the winners of, like the 1st of August. They're on until the end of the month, so make sure you get on there. Yep, you can say where in the world you are, where you like to buy your yarn or order your yarn. Yeah, I do too, Kim. Whoever's got, Hobby Lobby clearance. I went crazy last year, so I really tried hard, Denisha, to not buy any this year. I got a few tools that were clearanced. They said be patient, on brand. And before Premier had a sale, I think theirs was 10 for 10. That's when I got that Enchant. It really looks like thread, but they call it yarn, but it's the glittery stuff, because that stuff's $5.99 regularly. There's 400 and some yards, but still. Yeah, our Walmart's has really gotten a lot better. I may go to Walmart's tonight. If I do, I'll take you along. You're jealous of the craft stores we have. And Suzanne, I always think like countries there, I just think about sheep and like in the UK, and I've been to England twice, Scotland once, see all the sheep everywhere. But I guess y'all just have the hoity toity yarn shops that are expensive. But yeah, I love AC Moore. I like Hobby Lobby. I like Michael's. Whoever's got a good sale going on. But I really like AC Moore. I like that Stitch, their store brand of Stitch Studio by Nicole. They have a whole lot of good brands there. And I do love that cotton cake. I mean, to me, it looks just like the Hobium or Hobby Cotton Kings or the Twirls. And a heck of a lot cheaper. A heck of a lot. Yeah, since I found this little thing, I like it. And I don't have any hurting in my hands that somebody said it might prevent it. But if I were working on a blanket or something like that with, the blanket yarn and a larger hook, and if I were doing it for a long, long time, this might keep you from hurting so much. With Kelly says she needs a pole. Oh, okay. We did this in Heidi's Hangout with Penny. Okay, everybody, take a look at what Kelly Brown is saying. She's gonna do her step up to the plate as a podcaster, and she wants to know for her channel name. So vote for one of these. Kelly's Crochet Cafe, we'll call that one. Okay. Or Crochet and Coffee with Kelly, we'll call that number 2. So if you want to vote and help Kelly out, Kelly Brown, vote 1 for Kelly's Crochet Cafe. That's the one I voted for, and Penny's. Not to sway your vote. You can do whatever you want to. Or Crochet and Coffee with Kelly. And I love coffee too. So it's all got a nice little alliteration to it. Say 1 or 2. Hey, Sally. I've been praying for you, by the way. You gonna make Cynthia a hat from Comfy Cotton? I've got a lot of Comfy Cotton, and I haven't even used it yet. Okay, I see some 1s. I see Cafe, which is a 1. Cafe is 1. Coffee is 2. Denisha says 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And Crochet Rocks. Oh, and they just said what your name was earlier. Crochet Rock's name is, let's see if I can find it. My brain, I'll really worry about it sometime. I'm looking down because everybody started talking about this person and I didn't see that person. So I assumed that's who it was. Crochet Rocks, Crochet Rocks. Don't tell me. Maybe you already have, but I'm not looking. Crochet Rocks. Gosh, I'm not finding it. Dang. Worry about my mind because I just saw that earlier. Ugh. Still looking. All right. Tell me if you haven't already. Tracy. Ding dang. Okay, Kelly. I hope you're counting up your votes because I'm not. Has everybody voted? Oh, okay, Kelly. 9-3 with Cafe in the lead. Woo! Doesn't matter to me. Whatever anybody likes. Hey, Jeanette. Here's DOY Creation 7. I was talking about you earlier. I finally went to our Dollar Tree that we have 3 stores close by, but the one that's farthest from me is the only one that has the frozen foods, Jeanette. So I went there today and got some stuff that you've been getting. I'm gonna try their well, they have the Red Bear and little pizzas. I know they're bound to be good. But I got some egg rolls. I think you said those were good. And I got, what did I say? I got burritos. I've watched you eating and it makes me hungry. My favorite coffee, shoot, I don't know, whatever. I make a cold coffee concoction, I call it, CCC. It's sort of a copycat recipe of a cold Starbucks. I used to drink that in the can, like the double energy stuff, but it's too expensive. You like cold coffee, Desiree? I didn't used to. I used to think it was terrible. But yeah, Pam, I'll even put it in the freezer and let it get slushy. And girls and boys, I am drinking that all day long. So I know I need to be drinking. There's water in. There's water in coffee. I love y'all, and I know some of you just got here, but well, we'll stay just a few more minutes. So I was supposed to be live at 5. Hey, Lisa, doggone it. You saw I was on. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to try for live at 5, my time, Eastern, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So plan on that. And I may pop on some other times, but I'll try to stick to that so that you folks that don't get notifications, and it seems to be about everybody. I'm not sure if there's some kind of button I can push, but I'll take a look. I thought it just automatically let y'all know. It is I'm glad to see everybody too. Glad to see you. Yeah, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 5 Eastern for lives. And then I'll be back on every night. I'll, record another. Oh, Lisa made you a birthday video, made you cry. I'm going to have to look at that. Is it something we can see? I have got to catch up on everybody's videos. I'm so behind. Thais is coming up with some good questions. Now I'm probably saying your name wrong. Cats or dogs or both? Dogs for me, although I do like my grandkitty. I like kitties fine. I just hate litter boxes. Ugh. I would love to have a dog. I would love to have, I'm a Chihuahua kind of gal. And like toy Chihuahuas, my daughter says, Michelle, you love both, but you have cats. Somebody dog napped the last little Chihuahua I had. I was in an apartment complex, and it was my fault because I would let him out. And normally, normally he'd go, see, I was in an upstairs apartment and I was having trouble with my legs and feet even then. That's when it first started. And I had a terrible time getting up and down stairs. And I wasn't able hardly to, go out and walk the dog. So I'd let him go. And he'd normally come, he might stay gone for a little while. But we used to call him the Lord Mayor, everybody did, of the name of the complex that I lived in. And everybody knew his name. And his name was Bobo, and everybody knew who he belonged to. You're allergic, Pam? To cats or dogs or both? Oh, can't have cats. Your daughter and your husband are allergic. Oh. He says in the future she will be a crazy cat lady, she thinks. You know, I got a crazy squirrel lady shirt, and I love it. Just because of my crazy squirrel brain. Negan? Is that how you say that? Or Negan? Negan is what I would say. Crochet Rocks, Tracy. Two dogs, two cats. But I like to keep my grandkitty. He is beautiful. Some of you have seen him before if you go to Heidi's Hangout. I love Penny. Wonder where she is. Probably taking a rest. She does several lives. Y'all go to Heidi's Hangout. Oh, Denisha, remind me who I'm supposed to be shouting out. April's channel. She got her 100 today, but I'm sure she'd like to have more. Jaja's Beach Crochet. Denise, help me out. Who else? Penny said not to shout her out, but I'm going to anyway. It's Heidi's Hangout, and Heidi's her kitty cat. She said she'd just as soon me shout out people that are on her channel that won't, that need subbies. Frieza Bees Fiber Frolic is Cindy. I'm sure y'all just subscribe to each other. And Sharon, Sharon's Crochet Corner, I was on a Zoom with her, and she was on my live yesterday, and she thanked me that she got several new subscribers just from us doing this. So y'all see each other. Just click on whatever you have to click on. For me, when I'm on my phone, it's I just click on the picture or your name, and it says something like take me to their channel or go to their channel, and then you can hit the subscribe. But on here, I can't do that as an administrator, but maybe you can. I've got these three little stacked up dots after your name, but that only lets me do like report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, add moderator. So I would just, if nothing else, just write their name down on something and subscribe to them later. Lisa, it's nice to see me outside. Yep, with the pretty, that's my pecan tree. Pecan. Mad Mimi, allergic to cats, dogs, goats. She's got them all. Please shout me out, somebody said. Now I've missed you. Let me see if I can find you again. Crochet Rocks, okay? That's Tracy, right? Yes, you can actually, well, I can't this one because I've got pecan trees all around here. Some of y'all call them pecan or pecan. The nuts only get this big, and they're not ripe when they fall off. And I think it's because I should be able to. People around here have pecan trees or pecan trees like crazy. My cousin has 10 to 12 trees in her yard, and we go over there and just pick them up off the ground. I don't roast them. I like to just eat them raw, but you can. Put butter on them and cinnamon and sugar. Whoo! I tell you what, though, dentures with pecans or any kind of nuts. I need to write a book. Dentures and nuts do not mix. Negan is hot. Okay, I shouted out Crochet Rocks. Anybody else? Jaws Beat Your Crochet. Was it anybody else, Denisha, on Penny's channel? Heidi's Hangout? Or anybody in here? Y'all can subscribe to Lisa. Y'all can get me some more. I'm still trying to get to 1K, and I don't know what my numbers are. And I don't want to be greedy because I am glad, you know what I was wanting the 1K for. And I know I keep telling y'all this was to go live. But of course, everybody wants to grow and grow. That's it. Left is right crochet. Yep. You've been busy this week. Okay. Well, anybody else? Jeannie is in Penny sometimes. 58 more is what I need, Jeanette, for me to get to 1K. Y'all help me get 50. Get your aunts and your uncles and your grannies and your grandchildren and your children and your people to subscribe. Like I said before, they ain't got to watch. Just sub. I would like to make a little dough with it later on, but I'll have to actually have... Woohoo! Don't let me let this fall off my lap. I'll actually have to be probably more structured, and that is not me at all. You know, most people have their foes and their tips and their this and their that. Yarn reviews and such wouldn't hurt me, but I do take y'all on some trips. I think I'm going to take you to Walmart tonight and see if we got anything else new. Just to get out and about. Except I'm supposed to go to prayer shawl. But I don't have anything finished. Oh, you know what? I think they're not even meeting tonight. I do think somebody told me that. If I'm not mistaken, I might have to check and see. So, y'all, because of that, I might better take off. Now you think I wear this all the time. I'm outdoing in the summertime. It's gauze and it's so cool. But it is nice outside. Tracy, you're in the UK? I know. Lisa went to a Walmart Supercenter. Your video is up. What a fiasco. I'm going to have to go to your channel and see what's been going on. Okay, y'all. I love you. Every one of you. Oh, and Donna just got here too. I'm sorry. Y'all look for me live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I decided on that. But that's not to say I might just pop on sometime. At 5 o'clock. GrannyDee TV live at 5, and I'll try not to be tardy. Okay, love y'all. Oh, yeah, Crafts by the Rose. Okay. Subscribe to each other. Subscribe to me. I know y'all are. Get some more people too if you can. If you can't, no biggie. Mwah. Be sweet and somebody say it. Where's Teresa? I know she's in the horse pistol, but I figured she'd be on. They must be poking or prodding on her. That's it. Lisa said it. Kelly said it. Shannon said it. Donna said it. Jeannie said it. Be sweet and don't be ugly. Love y'all. Now let me see if I can end this so we don't do like I did the other day. And I swanny, I thought I did it right. Okay, love y'all. Bye-bye.